Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to help move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Ow, where did my brain go? Okay, so today we're going to take a look at the mid-month of April of Aries season for you. That's April 7th as I'm recording through the 18th. And then we're going to go ahead and do the new moon in Aries bonus reading for you. So I didn't get an opportunity to do the weeklies because I had gotten the COVID vaccine and my body remembers having the COVID. And even though it wasn't a live virus, my body acted like it was. So that was a fun weekend. So let me just catch you up a little bit on what's going on for the rest of the week here. The moon is in Pisces, and the moon in Pisces is, hold on. What is going on here? Where are we going? Don't have all the cards yet, and they're being stubborn. Okay. So the moon in Pisces makes Thursday, the day you're watching this, still pretty good to get stuff done. So I'd wrap up any major projects that you have going on. But by the time it starts to get in conjunction with Neptune at the end of Friday there, you're going to be a little distracted. So wrap up your major projects early as you can, and we'll just go with it from there. Saturday at 2:11 in the morning, the moon's going to move into Aries. And this is some really nice energy. That's 2:11 Eastern Daylight Time US. And this is some really nice romantic energy this weekend. So even if you're not in a partnership with anybody or anything like that, it's a good time to do a little daydream, write your goals and stuff down. It's a new moon anyway, so take the opportunity to do that, to do a little dreaming, to spend a little time in silence and in meditation. Excellent. Earlier, this card came out, and Spirit said something, and they're reminding me of it. So they haven't said it every time, but don't be afraid to create a little space for yourself. And if people interfere with that, you can put up a stink. All right, let's get into it for the week and see what we got going on. Actually, it's 2 weeks. It's the rest of the season here. So, okay. Past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, action. I assign Lenormand houses to each of them for a little more clarification and depth of understanding. And so the center card here is the key to the situation. And you have sing your own song. You have sing your own song in your heart. So this is the Bluebird of Happiness putting... Oh, wow. Miranda Lambert's song just popped into my head. The Bluebird in my heart. So even though things are going on and things are changing and things are shifting and things may not be what you want, you choose your attitude, which dictates the transcript of your life. And so sing your own song. Put the happiness in your heart, choosing to be happy. Before I go any further, I do want to ask you to please hit the thumbs up button. You're going to hear this from every YouTuber probably from now on. YouTube makes it really difficult. So hit that thumbs up button when you watch this video or any video by anyone that you watch, because they need it. The way it's set up, your engagement is everything. If you can leave a comment, if you can rewatch a portion of it, all those things help to keep the channels growing and being seen. So it's a couple seconds of your time to give back to the community that spends quite a bit of time making the videos for you. So just hit the thumbs up. Super appreciate it. Well, you really want some time out. All right, Capricorn. So I know a Capricorn who's taking a 4-month sabbatical coming up here, and I was like, oh, I'm jealous because I would like another 4-month sabbatical. Okay, so here we go. It says "Let it be," and there's the hedgehog, the sweetness, the growing. It feels like you've been trying to figure out, how do I connect more with spirit, and you need to get some time in silence. You need to create a space around you, and you need to ask others to respect this boundary of space or time that you've set aside for this communication with spirit. So you're in a really busy family, say. And because Aries season, it would be for Capricorn rising, it would be your 4th house of family and home. And maybe what you need is to create a sacred space by time where, you get up in the morning a little bit early so you can have the quiet to work within. And if the kids stumble out of bed early in the morning, and they see you journaling, and they're like, Mom, I need, and you can look at them and say, Mom's not up for another 20 minutes. You're like, no boundaries, people. I need this time, so create that space. Maybe you go to bed a little earlier than usual, just so you have time to meditate, or to journal, or to read something that grows your soul. So create the space for yourself. You're transforming some big aspect of your life, but this is not spiritual transformation. When I see the butterflies, to me, this is creating a new job, a new career, and maybe literally transforming your physical health. Maybe you're healing from something. It's a big transformation where everything that you used to be is being rearranged to create something whole, new, different, and more beautiful, with different capabilities. So maybe you're going to school, and so maybe what you need is time and space to study for an exam you have coming up, or there's something. But it says build your wings, your ability to fly, your ability to move in a new direction, to be able to sip the sweetness of life as you go along is really important here. You need a little space to work in. Wow, you really need to be, we have deep rest in the future. Finding the time to meditate. I cannot, Spirit is just like hammering that home. Find the time. I think when you connect with your higher self through meditation, by getting up, and maybe you're overworked. Maybe you just really need a break. Maybe you just need to have some time off, and you need a long weekend. It could be something that simple, or it could be something where you consistently build Okay, so Aries season, new zodiacal calendar year, shift and change and energy, turn the page kind of energy, right? And so what you set up right now as routines in the next couple of weeks will establish your routines moving forward. And so if you are burning the candle at both ends, this is your opportunity to readjust your schedule, change things around, make it something new and different for yourself. So maybe you need to adjust your schedule so that you have more time off in general. Maybe you can fix it so that, this working from home thing has taught us that sometimes we can really do some remote. And so then you can create more space in your life by not having to drive every day maybe to work, so that you can maybe make your flex work or something, so that you have a little more time, so that you can schedule going to bed at a normal time. Turning off the phone at 8 o'clock and not taking those calls. My goodness, I don't know what it is. Ever since cell phones and text messages, people think they can freaking contact you in the middle of the freaking night. I have clients that will sometimes text me at 10:30 at night, and I'm like, and I don't mean for here. I mean in my other business. And so I got in the habit of just turning my phone off when I'm done for the night, usually around 7 or 8 o'clock. My phone isn't off. Like it's off. I might check my phone, but that's only if I want to. And so, you do not have to be available 24/7 to family. You don't have to be, not really, unless you have small children. I mean, really small, right? There should be routine. There should be time and space for you. Create it. Figure out how to manage your time, and have some more fun in life. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have giggle. Again, big antennas pointing to spirit here, but it's in the house of the mouse, and the mouse is about the doubts it's so hard to figure out how to have fun sometimes, right? Because it's called giggle. And sing your own song. I feel like how can you build more joy, happiness? How can you bring that back into balance? How can you create more freedom in the heart space? I feel like you really... I was just talking to Cancer about this, okay? So Cancer is across the zodiac from you, and Cancer will pull their energy in. Cancer will nurture themselves and others as needed, or maybe they don't nurture themselves as much as they should, but they are very good at nurturing and self-care, or they know how to do it. maybe you need to reach across the zodiac to their energy and tap into that nurturing and turn it loose on yourself and give yourself some space here. So, all right, we have seek and find. It's the little chipmunk. That is the grapes there. That is definitely the energy of the third eye chakra, getting information, intuition about how to achieve your goals. You have the antennas up here. You've got the lotus here. So much energy in the recent past about trying to get enough guidance and information from spirit to know what direction to move in so that you can do this transformation that you are working so hard on. And they are saying, keep your antennas up. Keep reaching for the information. And then it says, stretch your neck out. And so that means do something a little differently. Change something. Reach for the happiness. Reach for the joy. Reach for the new passion project. Reach for, whatever it is that makes your heart sing. Reach for it. And be willing to go the extra mile. And again, this elephant is being led by his trumpet, right? So, that's like another antenna to receive information and guidance coming in. They use it to smell things, to test things, to see where they are. It's their most sensitive spot, right? Is their trunk. And so using all of your senses, following your intuition, and look, it looks like the neck is stretched out, even though it's a trunk, right? And so there is a need to really to allow yourself the freedom in the heart to create the silence that you need. I don't think it's going to be easy to rearrange everything. The butterfly, does that seem easy? I mean, so first off, the caterpillar eats way more than I can possibly imagine, right? They are like little pigs, and then they make the chrysalis, and inside the chrysalis they completely break down into goop, and they have to rearrange all of their DNA into a whole new way in order to come out. It's not like in the chrysalis that they split open and the wings come out, which is what, and as a child, I thought happened. That is not what happens. There's a complete breakdown of everything, all systems, and inside of there, it like just rearranges itself into the butterfly. Truly miraculous. Very difficult. Took a lot of energy to do it, right? That eating, that's the energy that was necessary in order to create the space to become the butterfly. But the butterfly knows how to find the sweetness in life and helps to pollinate and to grow more ideas in abundance. And so I feel like there's a real need for you to connect with spirit, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. So I really want to encourage you over the next couple of weeks to find a way to build into your routine a meditation practice. And I really think, it could be like journaling. It could be creating an opportunity to change how often you go to bed, where, when, like find a way to rebalance and and turn off the computer and the phone and allow yourself to sleep. When you turn off those blue lights, an hour before you go to bed. So reading using a Kindle before you go to bed is still blue light, unless you can get it, the ones that go to the yellow light. The blue lights stimulate your brain and make it hard to get a good night's sleep. And there is a need here to create better health routines for yourself. And it's going to take commitment. You're growing something beautiful. You're just going to have to commit to the process with this new moon. Now, this new moon is happening at 10:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. on Sunday night. It's at 22 degrees of Aries. That would be your fourth house of home. So some of you are pregnant, and maybe that's why you need more rest. Give yourself the rest. You're building a whole other person in there, right? And then it is conjunct with Venus, and Venus is all about what is of value to you. Financially, emotionally, that's your self-value, your self-worth, your self-esteem. It's relationships. It's anything that is of value to you. And so that is in sextile. So the new moon, so that's the moon and the sun and Venus are all in sextile the energy of change with Jupiter that wants to expand. And look, she's pregnant. She wants to expand. In order to expand whatever it is in your life that you got to go the extra mile for, that you need to stretch for, that you need to break things down and rearrange them and reconfigure them in order to obtain this, it's going to require commitment and determination. And thank God you are a Capricorn, because if anyone can do it, you can, right? That is your superpower. Overcoming obstacles, staying committed to the process, working through it, trying new things, you are able to initiate and move in new directions, and you're going to need to be able to do that because we've got Pluto up there in your sign squaring this energy. That is the energy of difficult change. You know, it's a 90-degree angle change. It's a difficult change. You try driving and not coming to a complete stop before you make that 90-degree change, right? You slide out. You can't stay in your lane. You can't do it. Like, not really. Unless you're like on a bicycle or something. You have Artemis individuation. Be uniquely who you are. Whatever this is that you are trying to do, recreate, to change, to individuate, it is going to take a complete breakdown of whatever the system is, so that you can stand apart, stand out, stretch your neck out, and go the extra mile to be just truly magnificent. And look, I love this card. It says, yes, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set to leap and fly. Look at that. That is beautiful. You are heading in a magnificent direction. There is a time of transformation that is currently occurring that requires you to, okay, so if you are doing major spiritual work right now, because there's so much meditation here, you're probably receiving a lot of downloads that are making you completely exhausted and you need more sleep. Like, I know that for me, I cannot get enough sleep these days. And it has got a lot to do with just so much downloads I'm getting. And so likely, since you're watching this kind of a video, the same is happening for you. So allow yourself to rest. You have focus on the here and the now. Be where you are right now. That's meditation's all about that. Be where you are right now. This let it be is if there's things in the past that you have struggled with that have left you feeling miserable and unhappy, then you need to let that go and you need to let it stay in the past. You need to be where you are now, start from where you are, and move in the direction you want to go. Allow everything to completely dissolve and break down and reconfigure and transform into something new and beautiful and magical, right? New and beautiful and magical. All right, let's get some final words from Spirit here. That was a close-up. Sorry about that. All right, so final words from Spirit here. This is an opportunity to really move in a new direction, but it is going to take commitment. I feel like there's habits that have to be broken. It's so easy to slide back, right? It's so easy. So say you're on a health kick and you want to change that because we're moving into, the North Node being in your house of sixth house of balance, work-life balance, and health. There might be some, it's going to require changes and commitment to doing this. And being willing to be who you are and stand out, wow, from the crowd. Lots to say here, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, okay, sanctuary. You need some space. Okay, all right, so in your bedroom, is your bedroom welcoming to you? Like, when you walk in, did you make your bed when you got up this morning? I didn't. I usually do. I didn't. I'm like, oh, I feel guilty. Okay. So that when you walk in the evening, it's welcoming to you. Did you put the clothes away? Where I like, am I gonna wear this? I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna, and then they end up in a pile, and you run out the door in the morning, and you're like, oh man. You walk in, and does it look like that? Does it? Put some candles in there. It's okay to buy yourself fresh flowers. even if you're single. I use plants. I have plants in my room. It changes the air. It keeps it fresh in there. Excuse me. I was drinking water earlier, and instead I decided to breathe it. So do something nice for yourself. So it seems you've earned some, excuse me, some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip or a 4-month sabbatical, or a normal size trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you've tripped and fell into someone's bath. Ooh. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary, unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. Because it's never good to take electronics into the bathtub. Just saying. All right, so, because I didn't understand it first. All right, so we have gentleness. I speak with gentleness, and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I'm like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. Oh, we got a little elephant here. We got a little deer here. They're all grown up, though. The baby elephant wraps its trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. All right. That's a great meditation. That is a great meditation. The elephant is go the extra mile. I can't imagine hanging out and snuggling with a skunk, so I would definitely take the elephant. I would just imagine wrapping yourself up in the trunk and laying down and just talking to the elephant and saying, hey, what do you think? And see what you hear. And then we have gratitude, and gratitude always raises your vibration. You attract higher vibrational opportunities when you are in the attitude of gratitude, because it raises your vibration, and energy attracts like energy. So today I'm grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things. It's 2222 right now. I can at least be a little grateful for things like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet, and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, and you're also allowed to not use it. I get to use fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Look around, see what you're grateful for, and I hope that when you're counting the things that you're grateful for and your blessings in your life, that you top the list. Okay? Put yourself at the top of the list. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. And I will see you back here next week.